Yep, we're back. Welcome in to another episode on our little Let's Play. I hope you're all doing very well. We're starting right in the midst of it. I couldn't wait. I can't lie to you. I finished editing the last video today, and I'm straight in. And I'm thinking about drinking this ominous potion. Because right now, they're dealing some damage, but I think it's doable. Let's go for it. Let's just drink a potion. There's one of the things up there. Chaos! I invoke chaos! Not the most relaxed content. Like normal. But I promise we will get more relaxed stuff later on. We've got lots to do today. Welcome back to another episode. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Okay, I maybe should have brought more food. Someone's gonna come from behind. Uh, 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 uh. No, we've still not died in this world yet, so down here being the first time, I can't blame myself. Oh, we got a big key. We got a big key. Yes, please. Oh, I forgot about wind charges. Hello. A god apple. An emerald. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, these are so chaotic. I do love it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. These skeletons should be done. It is. I got another key. Uh, uh, uh. Too much happening. Too much happening. My brain. Oh, I got set on fire. Oh. That's a shame. Let's get these slimes and then we need to find more. I think this is quite a small thing. Unless we mine through some walls and find something. Is that us? No. Oh no. Oh no. Yep, so that looks like it's it. I'm gonna open up a few of these before we head. It's a shame because I've still got 23 minutes of this potion. It would be nice to have. Oh man, my armor's gone. I guess I'm not using my shield enough. Oh my gosh, no. No. So it looks like these can only be opened once. There's no cooldown to them. And I have one key left, and I don't know if there's any more of these. I've ran about, I've dug holes everywhere. There's nothing. There's nothing. So it looks like we're just gonna have to keep a hold of this key until we either come back and have a further look, or we just accept our fate. This is one way I've not dug off yet. Nothing. Nada. So I think what we'll do is we'll head back home and I'll show you what I have been up to getting all the infrastructure set up for this episode. Yep, so we're back at the village and we've got lots of work to do today. Lots of building on this relaxing rainy day. This place truly is a mess though. Look at this, I've been farming crops here. I've been farming moss here before I got the farm. Speaking of, this is our moss farm. It's a mess. We need to dress this up. And as I mentioned last time, I've got some plans for this today. Over here, we've got a lovely little piece that we worked on our latest live stream. We've got our super smelter set up, so I'm really happy with how it's looking. I've missed a hole up there. That's because the redstone is broken and I need to fix it, and I have not bothered to. You'll also notice some villagers. And in here, we've got lots of little baby barrel boys. The barrel boys have been busy. I've also got some very sad news. It happened when I wasn't recording. But sadly, our cat died. I left him sat in the moss machine. I turned it on. He began suffocating in the blocks, and I saved him. And with one final blow, I took the cat out. Um, it's very sad. I was really happy to have a cat and really excited. So, in his honor, I've given him a name, and we've also built him a church. Okay, so here we go. This is the church. I'm happy with it. Maybe not with the spire there. I made it accidentally. It's mostly even blocks, which is kind of against the rules in building in Minecraft. We've got to be careful. This place is treacherous for mobs. But this is the church. I'm really happy with what I've done here. I spent a lot of time sort of working on like shading and where these darker blocks would be. It will be clearer once it's daytime. So yeah, I'm really happy with the shading. It's the first time I've sort of done it, and obviously this feels much more alive than our building over there. Wow, look at that. This building here feels very flat, but I think it was a good sort of just to show you where we're beginning in the village and what we're going to be doing. So let me show you inside the church. I need to get candles. Ignore this dark spot. Maybe we'll get different benches once we've got different types of wood. But this is the inside. Through the back here, we've got a little upstairs area where you can sit and watch. And here we go. This is Pablo's grave here in the front of the church looking out on us. So Pablo, wherever you are, I hope you're watching down, and I hope you're happy with what we've done here for you. I certainly am. I'm very happy with how these trees have turned out. I've said it a few times now. I'm not sure if you're aware, but I'm happy with how this has turned out. So the next goal that we're going to do, we're going to need to bring this path out, and I think we're going to bring it right along here. It's hard to see with the darkness and the rain, but right there, there's a little bit that juts out next to the marketplace where I've said before, I don't know what I'm going to do in this area. I'm going to create a nice bridge coming across and bring this path right up here and get it fully terraformed with lots of nice trees. So, after spending so much time building this church and working on the land and making it look pretty, coming back here, it's horrendous. What a mess. So we need to really fix this up today. We've got random blocks in the floor where I've been farming my trees. We've got holes. We've got little farm things, stuff just outside in boxes. We've got our exposed redstone wiring, and ultimately a lot of mess. So we're going to raise the ground here up to about this level, just so it looks prettier and makes a little bit more sense. Here, you wouldn't really see that in nature, would you? This you would see in nature. This makes sense. So we're going to do a bit of that. We're going to get this well sorted as well. And maybe we'll leave this building here. But traders with the villagers, that would be excellent to get set up today. Before we do get that set up, there's a few things that we need. We're going to need to go adventuring. The main things we need are the saplings. We need dark oak saplings, mangrove, and acacia saplings. Maybe even jungle. We do need cocoa beans. Brown glass is going to be really helpful and essential. And maybe even just like different types of flowers that we can then, like these two tall flowers that we can then bone meal and farm them in the future. We've got a few farms that I'm going to need to set up as well. A mud farm in particular. We're going to use mostly packed mud for our roads here. So that's going to be essential. So let's get to sleep here before we head off, and we'll see if we can complete our checklist. Mushrooms! So we're home and look at all of this lovely stuff we got. I might plant some of these just now, just to get it on the go. But yeah, look at all of these lovely hay bales. That's going to be great for the packed mud. It means I don't need to set up a wheat farm yet. Thank God. Very happy with how the trip went. It was much longer than expected. It took like 2.5 hours. I really thought it was going to be maybe an hour, and then we come back and we build. I had to take a break. I think there's a little clip of me coming back through the nether portal and being like, "Ooh, okay, that is done. It's out of the way." So we're going to get straight into it. We're not going to touch this building today, but we are going to raise the grounds, tidy up, get this well in place, and sort of lay the ground for how we want this place to look a little bit. So, whilst I'm building and tidying up the mess here, I just want to take this really candid moment to thank all of you for the love and support that I received on the last episode. It really meant a lot to me. I'm really glad to see a lot of you guys have found the channel here and are excited for the next episode, for this episode. The love and support that you guys exuded from the comments was outstanding. It really encouraged me to get on and keep doing this. It just truly it means so much to see that you guys appreciate that and see that you're interested to come along with this journey. We've also hit 1,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. I'm over the moon about it. Sort of watching the subscriber count and the views go up on the last video really sort of lit a fire within me to play and create this for you, and I'm really glad that you are receiving it so well. I really didn't think I would get this level of appreciation. So just taking this moment to really say a thank you to you, whoever you are watching. As an audience, yes, but as you, as the individual here, coming along, watching the video, this is where my heart is at. This is what I'm thinking about whilst I'm working my real job, making the money. I'm sat here drawing and coming up with ideas for things to do. Genuinely, it's a labor of love. This is something I love doing. It's hard work. I'm sat here just now, 11:30 at night, really needing my bed. I'm about to head off, but I had to record this because it's what I'm feeling right now, and I need to get it across before I go off to my bed. Thank you so much. I genuinely can't say how thankful I am. Thank you for coming along on this journey with me. I hope you continue watching, and I love you all very much. Just listen to how peaceful that noise is. All of these trips. We'd need to use this somewhere. I love the sound of that. I think that sounds amazing. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we've done lots of work here. Have a little look around. The dirt towers. First of all, let's address these. These will be trees, and we're going to work on a few of them just now together. Let's look at the place. First of all, I did bring this building up. I've got a few drawings I might include on the screen for how I want this building to look, the idea that I have for it. Here is our well, looking much prettier now. It did feel a bit big at first, but now we've got the paths in, I think it works really well. In here, we're going to have our little shops that we spoke about. We'll have our houses up above, and then we're going to have our tunnel run through. This part of town, neglected tree farm, okay? For now. We're also going to get a few of these villagers in. I've got a plan for how I'd like this to look. I guess I've got to get the ground sorted for a market area first of all. And there's our beautiful church. Lots has changed. I think I've now played about 36 hours in this world. Obviously, it's going much quicker for yourselves. Here, I don't know how I'm going to start this. Not gonna lie to you, the idea here is a glare. You know, the mob that almost got added in on the mob vote, the big mossy mob. I think that would be cool to then have the moss blocks spit out when you ask for them. Obviously, we've got our mud farm in place. It's working well, and we've just got a few dripstones just to get some clay in there as well, because we're going to need it for this big building here. But I really want this to feel busy and alive and compact. So when you're coming down these stairs into the town, you're really meeting like the hive. We've got trees and traders being able to be seen. We're going to have people walking around. So let's work on a tree together. Let me show you how it goes. And then after that, we'll address the man in the sky. We'll address one of you in the comments. Will get your lovely name on a planet here. Yep, so with every good tree, we start with the trunk. Here is the gradient we're sort of going with these trees. We're going to be starting here, working our way up. If the trees ever touch water at the roots, then we're going to have this darker color to signify as wet. This is going to be a sort of pine or a spruce tree. So we're going to come up and we're just going to follow that gradient. We can mix it up a little bit. It doesn't need to be exact because there's going to be some parts of the tree that get a little bit more shadow than the other parts. And we'll just stick our dirt here up at the top. So similar with the trunk, what we're going to do is we're going to take these leaves of different colors and we're going to start with the top being the lightest. That's where the sun hits down, and we work our way down into the shadows. And with it being a pine tree, we're going to take this all the way up, and then you're just going to build it out. So really what I would say, if you're not used to building trees, go out and look at nature. Don't start with the game, you know. So you're gonna have a little look, have even a look at some pictures of trees that you like the look of, and sort of look at the shape, look how it operates. Obviously at the top we're gonna be skinnier here, working our way down, like you can see with these trees here in the distance. The more you do it, the easier it's going to get for you. So here it's a bit bare, right? Yeah, we've got a very bare tree, but maybe that's nice. Maybe that's what we want. Your eyes are going to be naturally drawn to these brighter areas here. So you're just going to fill it out with a little something something. And just make sure you're keeping to your rule. The farther out you come on this branch, the lighter it's going to go, right? But you might find an angle that you really like of the tree. This is probably our main angle. But in reality, we're going to be looking at this from all sides. There's going to be bits higher up that we're looking at it. And actually, I think that dirt's just a little too bright in there. Another thing you can do, bring a little bit of these in. Get some branches in there. See what it's like. Really, we want to fit it into these hollow spaces. That looks good, right? So keep that up. Keep sort of adding. Let me add a little bit more, and I'll show you what it's looking like at the end here. Okay, so I think I'm happy from the top there. And yeah, that looks grand. I think we'll throw in a couple more of these from this angle. It looks good there. We'll also be looking at it from here. That's fine, it's going to be blocked by this tree. I'm fairly happy with it. The thing is, when you're building these, so you're going to pay a lot of attention to it, and you're going to look at all of these smaller little details. In reality, most of the time you're going to be looking at it like this. Alrighty? Just like that. Running by. You're not going to think anything of it. And if you've got more than one tree in the area, you know, it's all going to fit in and blend in with each other. And so, in actuality, I'm not happy with how it looks exactly from here. Very flat line, right? But how often am I going to be stood right under this tree looking there? And that's about it for building trees. There's a great video by BWO on his shorts, sort of talking about how trees are built and the percentage of as you go up the tree, how thinner the branches are going to get. That's really important for trees that hang over like this. Pine trees, not so much, right? Another great rule for building trees is set by Leonardo da Vinci, who spent a lot of time drawing and painting trees, and what he realized was the branches on the tree that go up, they must all end up equaling the amount of wood that's in the trunk. So as you're building trees like these, the branches get thinner and thinner as you go up, which is the percentages considered in B00's video. And then you need to think about how much of that does that all add up to your trunk. Of course, Minecraft is an art. You can always get away with a little bit of bending the rules, breaking the rules. It's your artistic license, right? So, these are things to keep in mind. I hope if you struggle building these trees, you might then take a stab at it, see how it goes, find a picture of a tree and replicate it. Or better yet, get out into nature and have a little look. There you go. There's my 101 for building trees. Right in time for the stars coming out. Excellent. So the stars and the moon and the planets are all out. And for anyone new here, welcome. A little part of the video is I put one comment up in the sky from someone that's left it, or someone that plays a great part in the community. Here we've got our planet for Wrong Anger, who has consistently played a part in the community here on the channel. So we need to name our special planet. And I think we're going to name 2 because we hit a special milestone of 1,000 subscribers. So I've got an extra thank you to put out. Let's find a little planet to pick here. Excellent, so we've got our first planet here. Thank you very much, my beloveds, for leaving your comment on my video. I really appreciated it. I really appreciate the love, as I appreciate the love from you all. My beloveds, thank you very much. Welcome to the community, and I hope you stay a part of this community. You always will be, because you're now named a planet up in the sky. And our next planet in the sky isn't actually a planet. We've got a constellation. We've got a K here. It's currently upside down, but we've got a K. It's becoming light. Thank you very much, Katie Baggins, my 1,000th subscriber. I almost said 100,000. Soon enough, soon enough. Thank you very much. You'll be able to see yourself up in the sky from now on. Excellent. So we're going to leave this episode here. Thank you very much to both of you. Thank you very much to you, the watcher. And I hope you are excited for the next episode. I know I certainly am. Are you ready? You ready for the next episode? I'm not. Let's go. See you in the next one. Goodbye. Goodbye. Run.